Well, hello again, all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching Georgia Beer Reviews. Back at you today with another one. What I'm looking at is a beer from Lime Creek Brewing Company. They're out of Peachtree City, Georgia. I've had many beers from them over the years. This is from the Ain't Afraid of No Gose specialty lineup of beers. They have an entire line of Goses. They put out new ones every so often. I have never had this one before. This is the Cranberry Limeade version, and it's 4.3% alcohol by volume. I do love how they put this on the can. I don't know if it's going to focus or not, but it's pretty neat. It's got the color. It's got, little levels for each category. You've got color, tart, finish, and body. So it's got a light color between a soft and a sharp tartness. It's got a relatively dry finish, kind of in the middle of dry. And it's got a medium body according to this. It's right in between light and full. It says beer and cranberry lime living together, mass hysteria. All right, let's go ahead and get into it and see what we're dealing with here. This is a very fresh beer as well. It was just canned, I believe, 2 weeks ago. Actually got to go to the brewery the other day for the first time. Lived in Newnan for 3 years and I've never been to the brewery, but finally went, and it was very nice. A lot of good beers, some specialty stuff that you can only get at the brewery, and had a great experience. So I would definitely recommend it if you are in the Peachtree City area. So there's your color. It is a light, slightly hazy golden orange color. More golden than orange. Lots of streaming bubbles going up the glass, very active, effervescent. The head is kind of dying down, but it does have a nice foamy, frothy looking white head. The aroma, all right. Very bready, actually, like wheat bread malt. A little bit of lime, like not necessarily the juice, but the zest, like lime zest. And just a touch of cranberry, but the lime is actually the prominent aroma that I'm getting. The lime zest and that wheat malt. Just maybe a little bit of cranberry on the back end with the aroma, but I'm not getting much. So let's see if I pick up more cranberry on the palate. Cheers. A little bit of cranberry, but not too much still on the palate. The lime is coming through beautifully. That lime, you're getting a little of the lime juice on the palate, and of course that lime zest is really coming through nicely. Very wheat bread oriented with the malt. That obviously they use wheat malt with this, as with all Goses. It's a wheat malt beer, and a little bit of like sea salt action coming through, which most Goses are going to use sea salt, and I'm definitely picking up that with this beer. A nice little bit of a sea salt note, which complements the lime zest and a little bit of that sweetness and tartness from the cranberry that's in here as well. But the cranberry is definitely the least noticeable flavor with this beer. It's very crisp, tart, refreshing. I would say that the body is light. The carbonation is on the medium side. Nice prickly carbonation. The dry finish with that little bit of sea salt action makes you want to go right back in for another sip. It's very refreshing, and at 4.3% you could really just drink these bad boys all day. Very sessionable brew, which Goses for the most part are going to be just that, sessionable. They typically range anywhere from like 4 to 5%. Of course, you've got Founders and you've got a couple of these breweries that have like barrel-aged Imperial Goses, but for the most part, Goses are going to be very light, crisp, clean, refreshing, dry, and sessionable. And that's exactly what this is. I'm going to give this a 94 out of 100. I think it's a pretty solid A. I would definitely recommend it. If you like lighter, refreshing beers that you can drink a lot of, this would be one to go for. It still has a ton of flavor considering how light it is. It's nicely balanced. You're getting just a little bit of the cranberry, a nice lime zest, that wheat bready malt characters coming through, and a little bit of that sea salt as well. Very nice, enjoyable brew. So 94 out of 100 for the Lime Creek Brewing Company's Ain't Fraid of No Gose series Cranberry Limeade beer. Buy it, try it. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, less than 2 weeks old on the can for this. So that'll do it for this beer review, guys. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. And until next time, everybody, cheers.